Hello and welcome to our Q2 training videos, which are focusing on Chevrolet performance cars. For the beginning, let's take a quick look back at Q1 where we talked about XT5 and Escalade. We saw then more than 80% of you, our sales staff, participating, but still seems not all of you logged onto the training hub, watched all the videos or downloaded all of the assets. So therefore, please encourage all of your colleagues to make use of the training hub and all the materials provided in there. But now looking at Q2, which, as you know, is the best-selling season for these remarkable cars behind me. Within the next 4 videos, we collected all available material on these fascinating cars, but also detailed information on our campaign Defeating Gravity. So please do not only enjoy watching these videos, but also give us feedback on what you are missing or where we need to improve. Talk about feedback. We heard you in regards to providing leads to you, our sales team. In order to create better opportunities for you, we selected and hired a new call center, which will start to pre-qualify leads before sending them directly to you. But also these opportunities require preparation. So therefore, follow the 3D approach with which you are already familiar. And ask yourself, how much time of your day are you really dedicating to 3D and especially to data and dialogue? With this 3D approach and our support through the Defeating Gravity campaign, I'm convinced that you, our sales team, make Q2 one of the most successful sales quarters for Corvette and Camaro ever. And with that, over to Jeremy.
Thanks, Helmut. Now, when it comes to performance vehicles, you've got a lot to shout about. Corvette with a 3-car lineup, providing the ultimate choice for serious sports car drivers, and the equally impressive Camaro, now in its 6th generation, with the turbo adding to V8's established reputation. Corvette and Camaro represent a large part of your vehicle park and make a significant contribution to your sales and profits. So you've got every reason to support a strong emphasis on both of them during Q2. Now, retaining existing loyal customers is obviously vital, but as you'll hear in this series, Corvette and especially Camaro create real opportunities to conquest new customers. Of course, however good the cars are, they won't sell themselves. It's all about preparation, preparing yourselves, your database, and your sales approaches. So how can you plan ahead for Corvette and Camaro? Now, Helmut's already touched on the answer. It's 3D. Some of you may remember 3D from Munich and our Q1 films. Now, it's a simple idea, but it can revolutionize how you sell. Here's a summary of what it can do for you. Now, most of you know what this is, the traditional sales funnel. The usual approach is to pour leads in at the top and turning around 5% of them into appointments. But just think about that for a moment. That's a 95% failure rate. Now, 3D replaces this with a better sales strategy, one that's perfect for Chevrolet performance vehicles. Now, I'll focus on conquest when we talk about Camaro in the next film, but for now, let's assume you're dealing with an existing customer. They'll be getting mailings from Cadillac Europe, inspiring their interest and curiosity. But their direct relationship is with you, so it's up to you to open the conversation. Take a look at your database, your service department records, and your whole vehicle park. Segment it for different reasons for making contact. Who do you know that's shown interest in performance vehicles in the past? Who's coming towards the end of their lease contract and perhaps needs to start to plan their upgrade? Now, your only goal here is to open a conversation with the customer by raising a subject of interest, something they might find interesting too, whilst acknowledging that this may not be the best time for a chat. So no great sales pressure, just a call of mutual interest. Perhaps about key dates, mileage or model changes. Either way, you're signposting to the customer that you'll want to talk in a week or so at a time that's convenient for them, and that they may need to take some actions themselves before that. And because you're not putting any pressure on the potential customer, 90% of the time they'll agree to all of this. So you've gained their permission and you've got some accurate contact details. Now comes step 2, data. As agreed, you make contact again. You're not selling them anything. You're just building up information and strengthening your relationship. Maybe you'll hint at something the customer will find really interesting, or say that you're checking on your facts so that next time you call, you can provide a fully personalized, relevant invitation or offer. And since you've been given permission for the call, it's highly likely that customers will be happy to continue this dialogue, perhaps as high as 80 or 90%. Oh, and before putting the phone down, once again you signpost the next step. And that's the third D in our 3D approach. fixing a date. So when you get in contact for the third time, maybe to invite the prospect to a track day, open day, or a test drive, you're simply doing what's already been agreed. So let's say you get 50% take up on this invitation. So 50% of 80% of 90%, that's what, 36%. That's more than 7 times better than 5% that will be achieved through the traditional funnel approach. And here's the key. You're not selling at any point. Instead, you're enabling your prospect to buy and putting them in control. So please, take this 3D approach. It's simple, it's customer focused, and it's the key to driving your business forward. But you need to prepare now for these conversations. Research your market, segment your database, check out the competition, or not just their products, but also how they market their sports cars. And create tailored, powerful, and distinctive local offers, leveraging the power of the campaign ideas and the finance offers that we're going to map out in the 4th of these Q2 films. And as you'll see in that campaign film, there are some amazingly strong finance offers behind your sports stars. And why not add your own local incentives and options? Like introducing low monthly costs in return for a down payment to make these offers even more appealing, based on the customer's specific circumstances. Then follow the 3D approach, selling your passion and your knowledge first, and have the deal come second. To get in perfect shape, watch all 4 of the Q2 films and share them with your team. Download the guide sheets on Camaro and Corvette, and then make a 3D-driven contact plan, assigning accountable individuals to clear and measurable goals. It's a winning formula. Good luck and good selling.